Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher.
Michael Bush leads off the bottom of the ninth inning. Here's the pitch. A swing and drive. Deep right center. It's got a chance. Cubs win the ball game. Michael Bush, a game-winning home run. Listen to this crowd. Michael Bush sits on a breaking ball and whacks it into the right center field bleachers for a winner. All of the Cubs celebrating. Michael Bush, the rookie first baseman, clobbering one over the 368 sign way up into the seats. Quite a ball game here tonight, Ronnie. Had a little bit of everything.
That's right, Cubs win in dramatic fashion. I was already on my way home yesterday, working 4 baseball games in a row, 2 of them after school. I was tired, but I got that shot of adrenaline once Michael Bush sent that ball over the right field wall, give a few long, honks of the horn there. Everyone's honking their horn in this city, probably after that Cubs victory. But what a fun game to be working. I'm glad to have the day off because the Cubs have a day game today. Now, I am coming at you a little bit later today. I had a decision to make. It is Teacher Appreciation Week, and they had an outstanding Mexican fajita dinner feast or lunch for us upstairs. And I got done with my first plate, and they did mention, if anyone wants seconds, come on and get it. Kind of looked at my watch, and I was like, I can either have one more plate and be nice and full for the rest of the day, or I can go do the video. So I'm sorry, it is 2 o'clock, but what are you going to do? As I said, it is Teacher Appreciation Week, and probably one of the best things I've received all year long. I do get a lot of just different, things students draw for me throughout the year, and I kind of hang them up and put them up there. And at the end of the school year, many of them do get sent off to the Teacher Gift Hall of Fame, but some come back year and year again or put up. This will be one of them. One of my students gave this to me actually yesterday, along with a few cards. Let's see what we got. Rashawn Gary on the disco, very nice. Quay Walker, the Quay Maker. Another Quay Walker rookie card. Luke Musgrave and Jaden Reed. Another Jaden Reed by Storm. And this is pretty cool. The start of a rainbow. So my student must have been going kaboom hunting. We got the regular Jordan Love. We've got the black border Jordan Love, a little bit thicker cardstock on this one. And then the blue border Jordan Love. And also this Christian Watson rookie card. Now, he is a Bears fan, so he's probably not, no, I'm just joking. It was an awesome gift. I definitely do appreciate that. All right, class is in session. Today is Wednesday, May 8th. It's lesson 168. And we've got a lot of sports events that happened on this date in history. One of them, Ernie Banks. I was thinking, well, what did Ernie Banks do? It's actually what Whitey Lockman did. Mr. 95 Cents sent this to me the other day. He probably knew full well what I was going to do with it, but Whitey got kicked out of the game. And one of the bench coaches would then be the manager for the rest of the game, and that bench coach was Ernie Banks. And from what I read, Ernie Banks at that moment became the first African-American to manage a baseball team. Now, Frank Robinson was the first full-time manager a couple years later, but in 1973, I think it was, Ernie Banks, the first African-American manager. Now, a local product, Kirby Puckett. He made his debut on this date in baseball history. He had 4 singles. And kids of my age, Ken Griffey Jr., that was an awesome swing to copy. But Kirby Puckett was another one of those. And Kirby Puckett would be batting, and he had the old high leg kick going up there when he went to swing. So that was one of our favorite ones to do. Kirby Puckett came into the league. Golf fans out there. Francis Ouimet, the great amateur golfer, was born. And if you are looking for a good golf movie or a good movie in general, The Greatest Game Ever Played is one of my favorites. Now, it is a football day in the classroom here. So, 2 birthdays. Bill Cowher, famous Steelers coach. Everyone talks about, oh, Bill Cowher may be coming back. Do you think? He looks pretty comfortable up there, just chatting with the boys about the game and no stress. I don't blame him. And also Lovie Smith. Bears fans around here are still wishing they had Lovie Smith, and he was a pretty good coach. The Bears, they did have a lot of 10-win seasons. They were competitive. Nothing like they are now. All right, so today's Wednesday. Hopefully on Friday, I'll update you with everyone that has been entered to our subscriber giveaway. But do you want an extra entry? So you could end up having a couple entries. Here's how you do it. So yesterday, I got a call in the morning from the kid of cards. My neighbor across the street said, hey, your garage door is open. And first I was thinking, which of my kids did this? It was actually me. And I was like, man, I'm just kind of tired. I need to go back and get a couple Gatorades, take for the game later on today. So I did, but I forgot to close the garage door. My dad did call me. I think that's what happened there. And the kid of cards called me and said, hey, is anyone home? I'm like, no. And he said, well, I'll take care of it for you. He did everything and locked up the thing. And I told my wife a little bit later on about what I did. I'm always honest about those things. She's like, oh, someone could have took Riggins. I'm like, Riggins is sleeping underneath the covers in the bed. If someone's in the house, he's not coming out. I was more worried about my golf clubs. They are in the basement or in the garage. They're in plain sight where the garage door was open. So kid of cards, you saved me. Now, he's a YouTuber. He's just a kid. And I think he's at about 85 subscribers. I am going to put a link to one of his, I think it'll be one of his shorts, because not all of his videos end up having the captions on. And he entered our subscriber giveaway already. And he said he's a Cubs fan, he is a Packer fan, he's a Notre Dame fan. Those are lies. He likes Northwestern, the Cowboys, and the Chicago White Sox. So on the video, if you want an extra entry into our subscriber giveaway, in the comments, say whatever you want to say, but do hashtag Go Cubs Go. You'll get an extra entry. Let's also get him to 100 subs. I mean, for a kid who's, working off, doing jobs around the house, cutting grass, saving his money for his cards, doing videos, it would be cool for him to be at 100 subs. That's right. I don't know what I would have done if someone would have stole my golf clubs. Now, honestly, in our neighborhood, nothing really happens most of the time. Probably would have been fine, but I do appreciate him doing that for me. Let's see who we got here. We got Mario Williams, Jalen McMillan, Brendan Sullivan, and Jacob Cowing. Turn that down a little bit there, I think. There we go, a little bit better there. Michael Trigg, Kool-Aid McKinstry, that is a first-round draft pick there. That one's not going to be, no, it's not. But Jalen Daniels, all right, we got some decent players right there. All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. So, on Tuesdays, I only have a 30-minute break, so I got to kind of get going here through these. I will take a quick look. I think Kool-Aid's the only draft pick we have there. All right, we got Youngblood, Jared Goff, Hunter Renfrow, Jason Witten. I do know the kid of cards likes Jason Witten. I'll have to give that one to him there. Teddy Bridgewater. Is that Quentin Nelson? Cole Beasley. It is hard to see a lot of these here. Peyton Manning. Man, did anyone watch that roast the other day? Zeke is coming back to the Cowboys. One thing about football I did want to mention is, what do you think about the 18-game season? I feel like, that might just be too many. You may see players, if you're playing the worst team in the league, your quarterback's going to take that day off. I do feel like with, baseball, you're playing every day, but there's not the physical strain there is with football. And I just feel like maybe with 18 games, it could water everything down. Because at first I was like, man, more football, the better. But I don't think it would be the best. I would maybe think, I've heard they would have 2 byes, and maybe just kind of somewhere in the season have the entire league is off. I don't know. Or just have, something like that where it's It is pretty fair for your 2 buys, but just a physical sport, I feel like you need a little bit more time off. I mean, baseball, pitcher goes every 5 days. You know, catchers are getting, a couple days off a week behind the dish. Position players, for the most time, they're playing probably, 5 or 6 days a week. Where football, you do got to be Clyde Edwards-Helaire on the canvas. Pretty sharp-looking card right there. But I think football, you just need, I was not in favor of the 17 games. The one thing I do like about the 17 is either you're above or below 500. I kind of like that idea with the odd number of games. So let me know what you think about the 17-game NFL season. There's Tom Brady, the old roast of Tom Brady. Brett Favre, there's the man right there. Jerome Baker, nothing crazy out of that pack except for a Brett Favre. Let me take a look and see if we have any first rounders. Well, I'm definitely glad I went back because I should know. I talked about this the Monday after the draft, how Kool-Aid was in the 2nd round there, ready for the Packers to pick up, and then the Packers traded the pick away. So actually 0 first-round draft picks today. I can tell, folks, I'm tired. Class is dismissed.